Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I wanted to talk about my endometriosis a little bit more and my hysterectomy that I had back in 2017. It really had something to do with my depression, although I was depressed in my marriage because of my husband and how he was making me feel with other circumstances that was going on and that had been going on for a very long time. I used my hysterectomy as a excuse a lot of times, and I wanted to share that with you real quick. I don't even know where to begin. I guess when I had my tubes tied after having my third son, I discussed it with my husband, and we decided, let's go ahead and get my tubes tied. And so we did. And with getting my tubes tied, we decided that we were not going to have any more kids. And that's when they found my endometriosis, was by x-ray and by going in and having my tubes tied. So I, of course, had just gotten out of surgery, and she hands me this photo of the x-ray of my endometriosis, and I was like, what is this? And she told me, but I was kind of out of it, to be honest, on, them putting me under and everything. And so she gave it to my husband, and he kind of let me know after I healed and everything that, I remember her telling me, it was just very vague. Don't remember what information other than here's endometriosis that she gave me. I do remember her saying, if you don't have any problems with it, then don't worry about it. And I was like, okay. So I didn't know really what endometriosis was at the time. And so I went on with my life. I gained a little bit of weight after having my tubes tied, but it wasn't a whole lot. And I had just gotten over the pregnancy, so I gained weight. Probably gained about 70 pounds actually every time I'm pregnant. So it's still a lot of extra weight, but I just thought it was just because it's only been 6 weeks. You gotta lose the weight. So after those tubes were tied, I noticed I started gaining weight more and more, and my hormones just seemed to be off. And it took about 1.5 to 2 years, and I started getting really, really sick. I started losing energy. My back would hurt a lot. It just didn't feel right. I felt so lethargic and so tired every time I had a menstrual cycle. And it just got so bad with the cramping and the aches and the pains and the just not feeling normal, that I started thinking, maybe it was that endometriosis that doctor was telling me about. Wasn't really sure what it was, and so I got on YouTube, and it's probably a mistake to get on YouTube or Google what is endometriosis, but in my case, I think it really helped. It gave me a lot of information, women telling me the symptoms they were having, and I started thinking, that's me. But endometriosis, you're not supposed to have kids, and I had 5 pregnancies, so, even though I had only 3 kids, I've had 5 pregnancies. And then I started to think maybe that's why I miscarried, or, maybe that's why I've had problems, And I had researched, the monthly women thing, and what I thought was normal and what I was just brought up to know as normal was not normal. And I didn't know that. So I went to the doctor after talking to my husband. He's like, you need to figure out what's going on with you because something's wrong. I mean, he knew it. Everybody knew it. And so I finally go into the doctor. It took a while for us to get some health insurance for me because he had it at his job. He was supposed to have it at his job, but he didn't carry the insurance on me because it was just too expensive to have family insurance. So we put the kids on state insurance. And, it was bad for a while. And I just struggled with the whole hysterectomy decision. At first, it was let's do birth control and let's try to see if birth control will help eat up that endometriosis. And let's talk about other alternatives. There was laser surgery I could do that would burn it. There was medicine I could take to get that endometriosis to be eaten up. So anyways, we talked about it and we decided let's just go ahead and have the hysterectomy because I'm done having kids and my husband didn't want to ever get fixed and I already had my tubes tied, so it was kind of a hard decision to make, but we decided I think it would be best for us to just go ahead and have a hysterectomy. Now, when I had my hysterectomy, my doctor told me it's going to throw you into menopause, but I didn't really realize what that meant. I was only 40 years old. I was 3 months from turning 40. So I just had really no idea what having a hysterectomy would entail. So I looked up the procedure of having a hysterectomy so I knew what I was going into. But I did not look up the results of after hysterectomy. And so I had the hysterectomy done and lost my insurance. And I'm telling you guys, I gained so much weight. It's not even funny. And I'm trying now as a single mom to lose this weight. This is a problem I'm having. It's a hard struggle. I'm almost 46 years old now, and I just can't get over how much this hysterectomy has caused issues in my life. Honestly, I feel like my divorce is because of my weight. My husband is now with someone who's super thin, and it's something that has just really caused another part of depression, honestly, with myself, because I didn't have any encouragement from my husband to lose my weight. Every once in a while he'll say, let's go on walks. But my husband was overweight. So, and because he didn't love me, he didn't really show support in anything for me, like a normal spouse would. Every once in a while he would support me in my selling my business, my online business or something like that. But it wasn't a supportive like a normal husband would be supportive. Usually it was with some form of telling me how to do it. But I with the weight gain felt unattractive. With sin in our marriage, I felt unattractive, not wanted, not loved. And I gained more and more and more weight. When I look at myself now, I've lost a lot of weight compared to what, as soon as I was thrown into menopause after the hysterectomy, how much weight I had gained. But it's a struggle. It's a struggle to lose this weight. My hormones are gone. I have none. My hair is falling out. You guys will see in some of my videos clumps of hair missing. My hair is really thinned out. You can see this receding hairline right here. My forehead just seems like it's getting bigger and bigger. My father is bald, and my mom has really thin hair since her hysterectomy. So there's nothing I can do about that. I am using special shampoo to help. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick. I'm probably going to have to look into other alternatives, maybe like a Rogaine, see if that would help, or a wig eventually, or just live with it. I don't know. But my hair is clumping out in pieces and really, really thin. And I had the hot flashes after my hysterectomy from the very beginning, and they were bad. I mean, really, really bad. I would have no warning that this hot flash was coming on. And so, you know, now that I'm 46 and I've had a couple years of menopause, it does seem like it's kind of going away. I don't have as many hot flashes anymore. And they're not as bad if I do have them. So, but the weight gain is a problem. I have also had osteoporosis diagnosis, and I have had broken bones. So, my bones are very brittle now, and I have yet to, because of time off work, to take care of that area of my results of my endometriosis. I have got to fix that that issue. It's a major issue for me. If I fall, I will break a bone. I am having to have knee replacement because of an injury of having no cartilage on both my knees, or as a result of falling. So I am going to need to be taking care of that this year, probably. Getting off work now as a single mom is something that I'm not going to have money to get this knee replacement. So this is something that I'm going to struggle with. I am bone on both knees. My right knee is way worse than my left knee. But with the weight gain, I can barely walk. You'll see in my videos, I'm walking kind of sideways. That's not normal for me. It's the weight gain on top of I need knee replacements. It is so bad that I cannot lose the weight and work out because I am in so much pain on my knees. During the menopausal symptoms that I was having after my hysterectomy, my feet hurt so bad. Nobody told me about aches and pains in my feet, in my joints. And my feet hurt so bad I could hardly walk. And it was the lack of estrogen. My fingers hurt. Of course, I broke my wrist and my elbow this year. And it hurts. It hurts when I am trying to heal. My back hurts laying on my futon right now. When I have both boys, I've given them each their own room, and now laying on my futon hurts my back. And then I can't move because I'm in so much pain, and I'm having to take ibuprofen to help get rid of the aches and pains that I have. So, you know, it's been a struggle going through menopause. It's been a struggle going through all these symptoms. A couple more symptoms that have just come to my mind. My vision is kind of going away. I thought it was because I might be diabetic, but I'm not diabetic. The doctor says it's the menopause. So my vision's going. I need to have glasses probably, and I got the readers, but I need to have my eyes checked. Some days they're worse than others, so I can tell when hormones levels are off, and things seem to be worse in my vision. Another thing is when I looked up symptoms of having a hysterectomy and how it affects, there's a lot of women who said it didn't affect their sexual ability as much. And for the longest time, I thought, well, it was because of my hysterectomy. I did not want to have sex with my husband. And come to find out through therapy and going to the doctor, it was not my hysterectomy. It was the fact that the sin that was consuming our marriage made me feel unattractive, made me feel unwanted. And so in return, I wasn't attracted to my husband. And it is something that I seriously thought was me. And through the counseling sessions, I have really found out it wasn't me. And so I cannot put that in the same category of a result of the hysterectomy. And trust me, now that I'm single, that desire of wanting to be with someone in that way has come back. So it is something that I know it wasn't me. And so I wanted to make sure I added that in to this video. Something else that's happened that I could think of is I have not been able to go to the dentist. I had gingivitis for a very long time. That seemed to get worse after my hysterectomy for some reason. Don't know if that's related, any mouth issues, but you know, something I need to do now as a single mom is take care of my teeth. Go to the dentist. Of course, there's no insurance for that either. You know, there's a lot of things that have occurred, and now that I have state insurance, I just don't have the time off work. Another symptom I've had, lack of concentration. You guys will see this in my videos. A lot of skipping around my conversations, a lot of being forgetful on what I was going to say and just moving on to the next subject. A lot of depression up here because of my hysterectomy. These are things as when I was married, I really could have used some love and support from my husband, and I just didn't get it to take care of me because I did not realize how bad I was feeling already before the hysterectomy. I didn't realize how bad I was feeling with the endometriosis when those symptoms started occurring. And I didn't realize how depressed I was and how bad things were after the hysterectomy with menopause. So I really could have used his love and his support during this time, and he just wasn't there for me. So now as a single mom, I'm having to step it up for myself, take care of myself, take care of my kids even more. I'm the father and the mother. Financially, I cannot miss work to take care of these things that are occurring, and I'm having to juggle what's best for me, but yet what's best for my kids. And I got to make money, pay my bills. So I wanted to kind of explain to you guys what was going on with me physically, mentally, and the struggle that I'm having as a single mom. And I don't know if it will help anybody else, but I know I'm not alone, and I do know that I do have love and support now as a single mom. I have a really cool boss, and she says you need to get that knee replacement this year. So she's going to help me figure out how I can work at the daycare and do that. So wanted to kind of give you guys my story here, and how endometriosis kind of ruined my marriage. Endometriosis and a hysterectomy made me fat. And I just want to give you my story and tell you the journey that I'm having to go on. And hopefully, this will help someone else out there. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.